Hello and welcome back to the Somnium Files. After dealing with Momo, we're now going on to our next location, which is, well, back to the Abyss headquarters. Off we go. Still looking for Renju, who's disappeared somehow. Is there anything else I should look at? Probably not. Probably going to be the same thing as always.
Why-hander?
Oh?
That's a broadsword.
Right. Not entirely sure what brought that one on.
Date, last night when you were asleep, I snuck out and put something inside the glove box.
What?
Flour in a plastic bag.
Why would you do that? I'm a cop!
Open it, Date. Check it. Alright. Aiba. Can you call Iris?
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid.
Concerned about Renju. Well, actually, I'm not that concerned about Renju, but the option's there.
Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
I'm already tired of this, Aiba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shogo's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours, but our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry, I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
About me and Aiba. 6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have is of me aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me, to where you belong.
Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
This time, it's different.
Aiba sitting in the passenger seat. Well, to be precise, the image of Aiba sitting in the passenger seat is being sent to my brain.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
People won't see her.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct.
You really self-destruct.
An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
You die.
Your skull would pop like a balloon.
Why do you even have that function?
My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets. In terms of hardware as well as software, I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist.
Weak.
What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring.
About your self-destruct function?
Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority.
So you can't actually self-destruct of your own will, huh?
Let us determine a code number, one that will activate the detonator. Command 41205. If you issue this command, I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood. And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
How did you come up with that number?
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
Reasonable enough. About Shoko Nadami's murder.
About Shoko Nadami's murder, we still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Aiba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really?
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
Not the police. Abyss's line. No. That's actually interesting. What line should we use? The ones that definitely fall out, in my opinion, are the Abyss line and Shoko's phone. Although, I mean, Abyss's line is obviously the terrible choice. Shoko's phone. It was a call made, if I remember this correctly, and I might be misremembering, but this is the phone that was in the horse, isn't it? To which a phone call was made 2 minutes after Mizuki arrived at the scene of death. By that number. And we're suspecting it's the killer that made that phone call. So essentially, obviously the killer is going to assume that the phone call, if it's from Shoko's phone, would come from whoever found the phone. Now, do we want that person to think that or not? Would he... Well... That's potentially a thing, because... Think about it. If you're using a burner phone, in essence, just to do that whole thing of calling Shoko's phone at that specific point in time, and you keep it around, if it's your real phone, well, whatever, but if you keep it around, the only reason you would ever accept a call on that phone is if it came from Shoko's phone, because that would mean someone has found that phone. There is no other reason why you would ever pick up on a call. If it is your normal phone that you just happen to be also using to call Shoko's phone, then my home phone, or say you're from the cabaret club, would potentially work. But as far as I remember, I don't know if it was Boss or Iva said, it was also a burner phone that wasn't registered to anyone. So, I think the safest way to get someone to pick up is call from Shoko's phone. Whether we'll receive any results from it, that probably depends on what data says, but that's what we'll go with.
I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea.
Oh god, Date,
Do you
what is
remember
your
what
idea?
Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data.
That's an interesting thing. I'm still alive.
Imitation should be possible.
Well then,
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence, not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
It's connected. It's ringing.
Iva, you're having a nervous breakdown. Calm
I
down.
thought you said you didn't get nervous.
Uh,
Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot. Why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Oh god.
Your twin sister.
His name. Get his name.
How?
Okay, W is stupid. D is interesting. A, maybe. S is actually interesting. Are you Yamada? Is Yamada a name I should recognize because I actually don't? Or is that just a joke on it being a very common name in Japan? I could see that. Accuse him of being an imposter.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am Sejima,
Mm-hmm.
the congressman.
A politician?
Sejima.
It worked.
Sorry for doubting you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sejima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
So Sejima is a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
It was sufficient and all the important parts came from, well, not all the important parts. The voice matching was quite important, but all the relevant parts other than that came from me.
Yeah, good job.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No! Nothing like that.
I tapped my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop! The nerve might break!
A call came in soon after.
Date! A call from Investigation HQ.
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
It was me.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
I don't think so.
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now...
So, Sejima.
Sejima residence, Sunday, 7:54 p.m.
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
I am the police.
What happened?
Like, what? What do we do now?
Sir. Police officer. You.
Me.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Bodyguard. What's your name?
What's your name?
He didn't say a word. What's your blood type?
What's your blood type? Okay, I'll guess. You're, B. Definitely a B.
You're being rude.
I knew it. That attitude is so B of you.
Got a girlfriend?
Got a girlfriend? Didn't think so. Sorry, bud.
I'm married.
This guy's domestic.
His normalcy must be punished by death.
A bodyguard. I can't tell these guys apart, so let's just call him A. A is standing there. What about B? How much do you get paid?
Hey, how much do you get paid?
What?
I'm talking about cash, my friend.
I rubbed my thumb against my pointer finger and a fingertip in a circle.
Probably double what you make.
Really? Iba, bring up a job search website.
On it.
Why are you wearing sunglasses at night?
Don't those sunglasses make it hard to see?
I made a face at him. No reaction. I guess he really can't see well in those. Your boss is a liar, you know?
Your boss is a liar, you know.
Aren't all politicians?
That's surprisingly honest.
Fair point. A bodyguard. Because I can't tell these guys apart, this one will be B. B standing there. There's a mansion back there, the Sejima residence. Anything else interesting around here? There's a tree. This would be such a good jump scare if I just got knocked over the head now. Garden stone. Little leaf. Not a leaf. More so like grass, but whatever.
Look, Date, your favorite cabaret girl is here.
That's just a lantern. Reika isn't that sturdy.
A garden lands in. That's a big caboose. No, wait, that's a bush. A nice bush. Not a caboose. Oh, a little pond.
Iba, look. A kappa.
He is a wealthy, powerful man. It is not surprising that he owns a pet kappa.
Really? Really?
Give me cucumbers.
I feel like I heard a strange voice. What? There's actually a kappa there. There's an arch-shaped stone bridge over the pond. Alright, that should be everything in that part. Then, I think... What about over here? Anything more Not really. Okay. So. We'll look in
Date,
first.
perhaps there's something you should be using.
Oh, that.
Thermo. He's
So
red.
much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it?
What will make So confess he killed Shoko? Call him.
Aiba, call his phone again, using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect? My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
That's a good point.
I don't know, but I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant?
Not a good answer.
I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
So went back inside as mentioned. I tried to follow, but So's bodyguards blocked my path.
Go home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
So is definitely gonna end up dead, isn't he? What's the relationship between So and Shoko?
I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential.
About So's alibi?
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper.
Why does So have a burner phone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you know Shoko Nadami?
I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
And been suspicious about So lately?
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and I'm currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone. The one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
After him. Harbor Warehouse District, Sunday, 8:51 p.m. Like hiding next to the car would have been more interesting. Oh, he's off fast.
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What, Aiba?
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Ugh.
Are you serious?
I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can still see out of my right eye. My vision halved, and I went into warehouse. Let's take a good look around first. The shelves are packed with cardboard boxes. There's an oil drum. Okay, there's a forklift A on the other side. Cardboard box on the floor. Some more shelves. Not a lot here. It's just warehouse not in use. Well, it does have a wooden box, at least. Also has an ice cutting machine. That looks relatively dangerous. Let's make sure to not get too close to that. It has a forklift B, an overhead crane with a hook hanging from it, a switchboard in the back, and there's a workbench. Something covered with a white cloth is on it.
It can't be. Iris.
Oh shit.
Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back, and one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman Sejima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
God damn it.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:48 p.m.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name...
Iris's body was found frozen in the warehouse. Her right eye was removed and she suffered multiple stab wounds to her back. There were no other visible wounds on her body, so the stab wounds were likely the cause of death. From the size and shape of the marks, the murder weapon is almost definitely a knife. Possibly a kitchen knife. Thinking about how Iris's body was frozen when I discovered it, it must have taken at least 18 hours for the body to freeze to that state. I entered the warehouse at 9 p.m. 18 hours prior to that was 3 a.m.
It's just after she got called away from
Iris
her
was
live
last
stream.
seen alive around 2 a.m. She was live streaming, so there's no doubt about the time. Meaning Iris must have been murdered between 2 and 3 in the morning. Iris's body was discovered at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse in the warehouse district by the harbor.
Okiura Fishery?
That caught my eye too.
Oh,
We'll
right,
get to that later.
Renju. Oh, it didn't catch my eye, but now that you talk about it, yes, that is,
The actual murder site is unknown. The lack of blood at the scene makes it highly likely that she was killed somewhere else. Iris was live streaming until 2 a.m. today. Someone visited her and interrupted the stream. I hadn't been in contact with her for a while. Whoever visited her this morning almost certainly has something to do with the murder.
This is the image stored in the Persons of Interest database.
I saw So walking out of the cold storage warehouse where the corpse was discovered. Iba recorded the whole thing.
Just before my battery ran out.
Nice job, Iva. That information isn't relevant. What do you mean? No, it's not that. Okay. What is it then? That? Why? I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Well, that's also important, but there's something else. That.
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of them.
This. Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse, but I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent, as is my right, guaranteed by law. Remember that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that So Sejima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Where were you at this point? No? Is it not? It is interesting for sure. Iris' time of death. Okay, let's go with that first.
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night, at a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a Mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's Mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did, but they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
Renju Okiura.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
Stabbed. Didn't see a corpse, eh? Did you? So didn't respond, but I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman. So does know about the corpse because... well, the autopsy report.
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because
you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer. Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
More time constraints.
I put So into chemically induced sleep. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Dante. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
let us begin.
All right. Around the warehouse. Okay. You okay, Iva? Well, you're an AI. You don't get
Did
hurt.
you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal!
That's what you call an accident.
Oh, look at that!
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Yep.
Huh. In a word,
Oh,
I'd say
Iris.
it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah. But to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Okay.
Somnium scan. Activate.
That's mental lock number 1. There's mental lock number 2. And there's mental lock number 3, wherever that is, actually. And there's mental lock number 4.